girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now.
Close your eyes.
Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here I welcome you back to KudaHenveiru Major League Season 2. This is the final day, the third day. Here we are going to witness those 4 matches. But before, if you are joining the stream, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show your support. But at the same time, this is the New Year prize with some amazing discount coming in, and things may be very vital because you can buy iPhone 15, you can buy iPhone 15 Pro Max, watch Ultra 2, watch Series 9, everything out there. But without wasting any much time, just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and there you go. The first match of Erangel has been started. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how would be the flat path going in, how would be the first zone forming up, because this is really very important to go on. Let's see how it's going to be. I could see a very decent flat path coming in play, starting from those southeastern parts of the region, heading towards the northwestern parts of the region. Let's see, a very decent fly path, a very diagonal fly path is playing a vital role, and I could see a zone formation towards southeastern parts of the region, and things may be very, very difficult and very, very challenging for the players to go on with, and a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges maybe turn around. Talking about Yasna Poliana, there's no team coming up, but still you have to be really very careful. You have to be really very alert with all those standings and all those holdings taking a very vital role. 18 teams, 69 players. Oh, Starboy. Going in, Eddie, Rifa, Haitis, Legend, Gara, Murphy. All of them are totally very much ready, totally very much holdable and doable. IVSCS, Legend. I don't know, if you get those early weapons at those early phases, I think things may differ out, things may holdable out, but right now if you have 50 seconds to go, this is the stage one by one. We could see multiple fights coming in, as this is the last date. I think you have to be really very careful, as this is the last match. I don't think so that you can put up the things very rightly. 17 teams, 65 remaining players. Oh my god, 3 elimination has already been secured, and now the question is that you have to be really very careful. You have to be really very alert. Oh, one hit. Well, they were hitting very hard in the last few days, but right now I find it really very difficult. Right now I find it really very challenging. Wathi, oh, this is a 1v1 battle. Oh, he's been crushed by that vehicle. One hit. They got those 4 finishers point. Almost on top 16 teams, almost on top 63 alive players. You have 3.5 minutes remaining, and you have to travel almost 2,000 meters inside the zone. One hit. They have that a pretty decent start. Let's see how they're going to play in, how they are going to go in. Right now things may not go very vitally, the things may not go very doably. Pure Aim, Mazala, Venom, Max, all of them are 4-man standing with those 4 finishers point, and you have to be really very potentialized for today's day, because it's a very volatile day, a final day, a winner's day, and let's see how it's going to be. Oh, that was a very good grenade. That was a very doable grenade. Legend is still waiting in Gara. 2 men standing. Almost on top 16 teams. Almost on top 62 remaining players. And one by one, things are going very difficult. Things are going very challenging, because if you see at the lobby current situation, almost I can see 2 teams have been eliminated, and which is not a very good start to be taken care of. 16 teams, 62 players, 2.5 minutes are still remaining, and this is the stage 1. It's gonna be really very challenging. It's gonna be really very difficult, really undoable. 16 teams, 62 remaining players, IVES, Legend, Kara, all of them are totally rolling in. Oh, it's not very much doable. TMS, Rifa, Admiral, Legend, being that Lone Ranger surviving for the team. Almost on top 16 teams, almost on top 62 alive players. You have 1.5 minutes remaining this stage. And then, oh, Eddie, he's been spotted in open, and yes, he was punished. He was punished now. Legend showing his legendary gameplay. One by one, he's taking all the players down. It's almost a roll. If he gets that third one, it's almost looking like a 1v4 clutch coming in. Rifa, what he can do, this is the question arising. A lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges are being developed on 15 teams, 58 remaining players. Let's see how you're going to, play the odds. Rifa, Hatties, 2 men standing with those 6 finishes point. Almost on, top 15 teams, top 58 alive players. And this is a perfect good start, Oh, they weren't planned for this. Rifa, Admiral, 2 men standing. They have already got those 6 finishes point. Almost on top 14 teams, top 54 remaining players. Admiral has been taken down. Rifa, the Lone Ranger, the lone survival for the team. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. Because I am finding really very difficult. I am finding it really very challenging for the teams to play on with. And now the things are not very much usual. Let's see with what strategies, with what momentum are they going to play in. But right now, Jade, Tryout, Star Hate, 86. 4 men standing with those 1 finishes point. Almost on top 14 teams, top 53 alive players. Let's see how it's going to be and how it's forming up to be for the players and for the game to be taken care of. Oh, that was a good grenade. That was totally a good grenade. Team BTS, 4 men standing with those 3 finishes point. Almost on top 13 teams, almost on top 51 players. But if we talk about the zone shrink, it's totally been shifted towards the southeastern parts of the region. Oh, Poaching K is still a better region. Thirteen teams, 51 remaining players. One by one, things may change down, and difficulties may be developed out. Thirteen teams, 50 remaining players. BTS, Thabs, MVP. A lot of challenges, a lot of undoability has been taken care of. Straw Hate, 86, Sade, 2 men standing with those 3 finishes point. Almost on top 13 teams, almost on top 49 remaining players. You have 27 seconds remaining, and after that things may collide down. But Hate, 86 has been taken down. Sade, Oh, the Lone Ranger. Let's see what he can do. Is he ready for the clutch? This is the question surviving. But right now, Manus Ryan moving in with that same durability. He's having that grenade. Will that grenade make any difference? Will that grenade make any durability and challenges? But right now, he wasn't unable to do that. And in Team MD, they have got those 4 finishers point, almost on top 12 teams. And top 46 alive players. Eleven teams, 42 remaining players. 1952. 4 men standing. 1 finishes point almost on top 11 teams. Top 41 alive players. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. TTR, Shadi, Nady, Maidzi. 3 men standing with those 1 finishes point and back to back. Those grenades are being done. Back to back. Those abilities are being done. DTR. Amazing. Shady, 2 men standing. Oh, Shady has been taken down. And this is very, very undoable. This is very, very challenging and undoable for the players. 10 teams, 38 remaining players. Let's see how it's going to be. One Doom, NRC, Storm, NRC, and No IQ. Awesome is live. All of them are alive with those 4 finishes pointing to their side. And this is a pretty good, decent start. This is a pretty a way doable start with the players 1 hit. Oh, this is a good grenade on the target. And anyhow, they managed to survive at this point. The zone shrink is coming in 1 by 1. Players are doing all this stuff. Manus, the Lone Ranger, surviving. Let's see what he can do. Aksam is live. He is looking under pressure and triple. 4 finishes point already into their side. 8 teams, 31 remaining players, and things are going just up and down. Let's see how it's going to be, how they are forming up to be, how they are trying to playing up to be. It's not going to be very, very usual. It's not going to be very, very easy for the players and for the teams to go and win. But if I talk about the zone shrink, I could see a very, very decent zone shrink from the players, from the teams coming up. And now this is not very, very much doable. Now this is not very, very much acquired by the players, because what I can see, I could see some water regions, I could see some water aparted areas where things are going just very challenging, where things are going just very, very difficult for the players to move on with. Let's see with what strategy, let's see with what holdability and doability are they planning up to go on with. Lucifer, Mamad, Touter, 3 men standing with those 1 finishers point, almost on top 8 teams, top 30 remaining players. This is the stage 3. Things may be challenging, things may be really very challenging and really very undoable for the players. Let's see. What's their strategy? What's their momentum? I find it really very crucial. Right now, if I look at Team KH, Silent, Inventi, all of them are 3-man stunning. They haven't got those finishes point. Let's see with what strategies, with what momentum are they playing in. Right now, one hit Venom, Aslan, Max 44, all of them are 4-man standing with those 4 finishers point, almost on top 8 teams, top 27 remaining players. You have 1.5 minutes remaining, and one by one, things may differ out. But before that, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support and your love as well. Venom OP, Aslan, Pure Aim, Max 44. They are waiting in for the right time. They are waiting in for the right moment to come in and to go in with. But oh, the water regions which were inside the game, which were playing a very vital role, now they are outside. Now they are just playing an another level game with their plans. RLX, one hit. Max 4, SDMZ, LM Riyadh, Lucifer, KH Inventi, Planky, all of them. They are totally ready and upholded. In front of them, it's Team KH as well. They're also having a pretty decent positionability. Silence, Inventi, 3-man standing with those 5 finishes point into their favor. And now the question is that with what intensity they are going to play in. Well, before that, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel. Now we are at the final 8 teams, final 27 remaining players. One by one, those difficulties are being played on. SDMZ 4-man standing with those 4 finishes point. Now you have to be really very alert. Now you have to be really very upholded, really very plannable. All the things coming up. Pure Aim waiting in for the right time to get that perfect aim. But how much is that possible? This is an important question and important task to be taken care of. How much it is doable for the players and for the team to be taken care of, because I find it really very difficult. I find it really very challenging, really very upholded by the players and by the teams. But those tap shots, that was something really very beautiful. That was something really very engaging to the players. 8 teams, 27 remaining players, 5 seconds to go. This is the stage 4, and now the things may go upside down. One hit 2 Manasi. They're going with that same intensity. They're going with that same doability. Recall, leaderboard, Riyadh, Imtiaz. 4-man standing with those 3 finishes point. Almost on top 8 teams. Almost on top 27 remaining players. You have 1.5 minutes remaining. And after that, this would be really very difficult for the players to go in with. Leaderboard, KH, all of them are playing a very vital role. ISSL is not very much easy for the player to go in with. It's not very much easy. It's not very much doable for the players to go in. Let's see how it's going to be. Eight teams, 27 players. And if you look at the current intensity, I think honestly saying there are only few players, there are only few teams, that may combine around, that may go around. But right now, Silence, Inventory, all of them are holding it very rightly. RLX, Ana, Scout, Funky, Dila, 4-man standing. We haven't seen those fight from the past 3 to 4 minutes, and this is really very different and very undoable for the players to go through with. You have to be very alert. Sana, Funky, Scout. 4 men standing with those 0 finishes point. Almost on top 8 teams, almost on top 27 alive players. 1 hit Pure Aim, Max 44, Venom. They're having a pretty good start. This is the stage 5. And things may be very much over. Things may be very much undoable. Sana still waiting in Scout 92. Funky, Dilla 31. They're holding a pretty decent area. Scout 92. They're also having a very good position to be taken care of. Funky's been taken down. Scout, Sana, the last few players standing for the team. And this may be totally very unusual for the players to go in with. Imtiaz still holding in with that same intensity, still holding with that same durability. Max 44, Venom going all in with that same plan. And right now guys, if you haven't liked the stream, just do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, enjoy some amazing action. And there you go. That was an amazing game turning around in this battle. And still those grenades, still those throwables are playing a very vital role. Still those molotovs are playing a very vital role. Now what I believe, you have to be very alert, because as this is the last zone, things may go upside down, things may change around. But right now, Scout 92, well, the name is unique. Let's see how much unique will be our performance from here to there, which is really very important. 6 teams, 17 remaining players, and you have to be very much unpredictable. You have to be very much undoable. But right now, 17 remaining players, 6 teams. You have 7 seconds to go. This is the stage 6. One by one. Those difficulties may create down. Those challenges may create down. And now you have to be very much unplanned. Now you have to be very much undoable. ISSL Lucifer, they were performing really very nicely. After that, things may change out. Nanu, Agent, Mago, Neum. 3 finishes point, almost on top 4 teams, almost on top 14 live remaining players. Mango, there you go, Mango and Nem both have been taken down. Last 2 players standing, Agent and Nanu, are still there, still waiting in for the same intensity, for the same durability. And now the question is that which team will win this fight. RLX, they have been eliminated. Top 3 teams, top 10 remaining players. And one by one, those challenges are been created. LM leader and bot recalled, Riyadh, all of them. All of them are totally ready. Nanu waiting in with that same holdability and doability. Those grenades and throwables have been done, and let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. Whenever you are having that man advantage, whenever you are having that player's advantage, things may change down a bit. Things may be very much undoable. Name, Nanu, Agent 27, all of them, they are totally ready and very much alert with all the things that are coming down the lane. Leaderboard, recall, Riyadh, Imtiaz, 4 men standing, they've got those finishes point as well. This is a pretty decent start to be taken care of. Limit maker, they finally got that winner chicken dinner. What an amazing gameplay. That was an intense game. That was totally an intense game. And a great winner chicken dinner coming down the lane. But at the same time guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel. The first match and the first game round and round. Let's see how it's going to be, how it's forming up to be. But right now, Imtiaz, Recall, Riyadh, all of them have got those sustainable gameplay. But yes, 5 by Leaderboard, 3 by Imtiaz, 1 by Recall, 3 by Riyadh, which keeps in balance. Let's see how it's going to be. But at the same time, guys, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show your support onto the another end. If you are still watching the stream, please do like, subscribe, share the stream. Let's move towards the other stats and see how that is going to be and how it is going to form up. Well, Limit Maker, they have got those amazing sense of gameplay. They have got those amazing sense of doability into their site. SDMZ Esports 12, KH Esports 11, 9886 by 2 SRX Esports in 1 hit NRC. And things may change out. ISSL Noob Alliance 1952 4, TSCS Mount Olympus 4, BTS Bravo 3, 111 by IVS and KH LEONELS. So yeah, it's a pretty decent, it's a pretty good game. Coming in 5-4-4 elimination by leaderboard. Sasti, Riyadh have got those 3. Imtiaz has got those 3. So yeah, let's see how it's forming up to be. Well, at the same time, 1 hit walkouts, ISL Noob Alliance, NRC, SDMZ Esports, Limit Maker, KH Esports, BTS Bravo, 1952. Well, if I look at the current scenarios, 91 points has been required by 1 hit walkouts. ISL Noob Alliance have got those 89, 1 hit NRC has got those 87, 70 by SDMZ Esports, 69 by KH Esports, BTS Bravo G55, 1952, 52. Oh, this is a good number. KH LEONELS, well, they have got those 38. So yeah, the competition is between those top 3, top 4 teams. But right now, you have to be really very alert. You have to be really very upholded. The teams in the second page is not that doable. Let's move to the overall top fraggers and top 5 fraggers of the game. How they are forming up to play in. What's their strategy in the game. What's their durability in the game. How much they are putting it up. But before that, as I said earlier, just to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream, do show your support. And here are the top 5 fraggers. 19 elimination by leaderboard. Susti has got those 17, Jimmy has got those 17, Max 44 16, Lucifer 15. So yeah, the numbers are pretty good. The numbers are pretty doable for the players to go on with. Even the KD ratio is even better. So yes, this will be the end of the first match, and it was really much exciting. We have completed the first match where Limit Maker, they have won the game very nicely with a lot of doability and with a lot of holdability. But right now the question is that how would they going up with that same intensity? This is the match 10 Miramar game. We would be moving towards the match 11, and yes, this is the new year new prize of iPhone 15 Pro Max, Ultra, and everything out there. The way players are pulling it off. MacBook Air M2 21,000 rupees of 13 inches for 15 inches. It will cost you 25,500 rupees. So yeah, a good game coming in, a good battle coming in by the players and by the teams. But at the same time, guys, if you're watching the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support. This was the first match of the day. We would be going on a short highlight break. After that, we'll be moving towards the second match and the 10th match of the event. Okay.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are coming back after a short break, and this is KudaHenveiru season 2. And here's your caster for the day. My name will be Eagle, and alongside this will be the second match of the day. If I talk about the fly path, it's starting from those northeastern parts of the region to the southwestern parts of the region, and things may be really very challenging. Things may be really very difficult and undoable for the players and undoable for the teams at the time being. But right now, what I can find, what I can see, that if you are really very appreciated, if you are really very doable with all your plans and all your ability, things may be very crucial. If I talk about some major drop clashes, El Montenuevo, La Trilla, Graveyard, Los Leones, Minas General, El Pozo, La Cobria. These are the few regions. These are the few regions that are really very important for the players, that are really very important for the teams to go in with. And I think if you don't go with that same intensity, if you don't go with that same durability, you have to prefer it out. You have to be really very approachable. If I talk about the Pecado, well, Pecado is also a region. Power Grid is also a region where things may be very undoable. Even Los Leones, Impala, Montenuevo, I think even these are the few regions where things may go up and down and things may go very challenging. But at the same time, looking forward onto the drop clash as well. These are the some major drop clashes which I talk about. Let's see how it's going to be. MD, Shangilu, BTS, they are very close. These two teams play a very vital role in our field team. LNE, they can do something very much different. They can do something very much unique from here and build a very doable plan and hold ability. Cloud, Ileana, you 3-man standing with 0 point, almost on the top 17 teams, almost on top 67 alive players, having a pretty good hold, having a pretty decent hold. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. Oh, you have to be really very careful. You have to be really very doable. Mango, Sin, Ozo 69. They are having that man advantage. 17 teams, 66 remaining players. One by one, those difficulties have been created. One by one, those challenges have been created. Starhead, Tryout, Tabs, MVP 86. All of them are 4-man standing. They have got those one finishes point almost on top 17 teams, top 66 remaining players. You have 50 seconds to go, and after that, the zone shrink will come in. And this is the stage 1, where you have to keep all the things really very updated. You know, that's really very crucial. It's really very doable for the teams to go on with. But before that, BTS. Oh, I could find this team. I could find this team in a bit of struggle situation, in a bit of challenging situation. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. And it's not very much easy. It's not very much doable for the players. But before that, guys, as this is the second match of the day, and I believe the 10th match of the event. So after that, we would be having another 2 matches of Sanhok and Erangel again. So yes, if you are new to the stream, don't forget anyhow to just hit that like button, just subscribe the channel, share the stream, and to show your support, because your support is really very important. Your love is really very important to us, and everything out there that is putting in effort by the production team, by the management, I think this play a very vital role in the game. Well, 66 players at those another region. Cloud, well, team LNE, they are getting those hold abilities. They are getting those two abilities very nicely. And this is the start what we were preferring off. Because the way it's going to go on, the way the players are playing in, it's not very much easy for the players to go in with that same intensity and same durability. But right now, Aksam is live, Rayan, Manuze, all of them are going with that same holdable approach, aggressive approach from their side. And I personally find it really very difficult for the players to go in with that approach, because the way this game is going in, you have to be really very upholded. You have to be really very much planned with all the things coming up. BTS Star Hate 86 tryout ZAX, 3 men standing with those 1 finishes point into their side, almost on top. 17 teams, top 63 alive players. Let's see how it's going to be. LNE, Ilian, Cloud, 2 men standing with a 0 finishes point. It's a difficult task. ZA is overhead. Tryout, 3 men standing with this 1 finishes point. Hate is still waiting in. Having that M249 into his hands. This is really very difficult for him. Jimmy onto the other end, getting those shots very rightly, very productively. I think we could see some multiple action. We could see some multiple fights at the same time. And things may be very crucial. Things may be very challenging. And very undoable for the players. But if I talk about Cloud, well, Cloud, Iliana, you 3 men standing with those 0 finishes point, almost on top. 16 teams, almost on top. 58 alive players. This is something what we talk about. This is something what we deal about, and not very usual, not very doable for the team to go in with. Well, TM7 Hatties. Delay 31. Sana, Funky, all of them are 3 men standing, and they're losing their players 1 by 1 and trying to get the best out of it. Funky, Sana holding in Admiral and Rifa. Let's see how it's going to be. Admiral, Rifa, 2 men standing with those 1 finishes point, almost on top 15 teams, almost on top 54 alive players. It's a difficult task. It's a very challenging task. V Rider, King Exil, TFU, 4 men standing with those 0 finishes point, almost on top 15 teams, top 54 alive players. Let's see with what planning, with all doability, with all potentiality they are coming in. Are they very much ready, or things may change down, things may abide down? This is really very important for them to go on with. But Ilian still holding the TPP angles. And if you see at one opportunity, if you see at one opening thing, that we are consistently watching these fights at the region of Picado, which is the heart of Miramar, and this explains that the players are very much unplanned and holdable with those doability and with those performance hitting. Let's see how it's going to be. LNE, Cloud, IO, 2 men standing with those almost on top of 15 teams. 49 life left, but there you go, one by one. They're getting down. IO, that Lone Ranger surviving for the team, having that Scarrel. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can perform out. You have 2.5 minutes remaining. Ryu, Fenrir, having that man advantage. You're having that 2.5 minutes remaining, but the jumps. Oh, he did that mistake. He did that mistake, and he has to pay a high price. A very high price. Again, Team MD. They have got those 4 finishers point into their side. Almost on top 13 teams, almost on top 47 alive players. ISSL, Lucifer, Trier, TFU, Days. 4 men standing with the 0 finishers point on top 13 teams, top 47 alive players. Let's see from here how they're coming up with what strategies and with what doability are they going to play, and how should be their approach. But Reds, this is not very much easy. This is not very much doable. We could see multiple fights, we could see multiple actions in the game. I find it really very unfair for the players. I find it really very unchallenging for the teams to go in with 13 teams, 46 players. Team Vermilion Esports, Rider, TFU, Exol, Weds, all of them are going with that same potentiality, same doability. But I still believe that the fights which happened in the first few seconds, that was totally encouraging. That was totally very encouraging for the players to go in with, and I'm expecting something really very more to go in with that same intensity and same doability. Let's see with what planning, with what holdability, with what doability are they coming up with. Jimmy, Lucifer, Touter. They are 3 men standing with those 4 finishes, but they have got that a good start. They have got a pretty holdable start to be taken care. And right now, Jimmy, they are at the end game. They're at the end zone, and they have to be really very unpredictable with all those things coming in. Let's see. Admiral being that lone ranger, being that solo survival. You have to be very alert. Arlexana, Delay 31, Funky, 3 men standing with those 3 finishes point, almost on. Top 12 teams, top 44 remaining players. One by one, those difficulties, those challenges have been created. And this is something what we don't expect, as this is the last day. I was expecting a battle to be go more intense at the end game, but the way this is coming up, but the way they are playing it up, this is something very unusual. This is something very offended for the teams and very offended for the players at the same time. But right now, you have to be really updated. Right now, you have to be really be very much doable with all your plannings, with all your sustainability, with all your doability. Gara still waiting in for the right time, still waiting in for the right moment to take the charge and then go all in with all the plannings, with all the statistics, very rightly, very doably into the game. But here I can find a lot of difficulties. Here you can find a lot of challenges, because the game is moving on a slower side more as compared to the harder phase by the players and by the teams. But before that, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please, I'll request each and everyone to show the support, to show the doability, and give a pretty game outside of it. But 1952, Shuke, Fenril, Rio, Bulgia taking the charge, taking the holdability, taking the doability into their side. And Emery call. That was totally very much beautiful. Well, on to the end. If I talk about one hit PL, one hit Max 44, Azlan, SDMZ, Vasanti, Agent 27. Let's see, 11 teams, 38 remaining players. RLX, they are very much ready for that surprise. ISSL, they are waiting for the right time. You have 1 minute 11 seconds remaining. This is the stage 3. Things are going just upside down. A lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, a lot of doabilities is being mentioned around. And now I find it very, very unusual. Now I find it very, very difficult for the players to go in. Sana, Funky, Dila 31, 3 men standing with those 4 finishes point. Almost on top 11 teams, almost on top 37 alive players. You have 43 seconds remaining. And as this is a stage 3, I think things may bite down. Things may go up and above. They are taking disadvantage of the zone. Jimmy, Touter, going in with that same intensity, going in with that same doability. And you have to be very much ready, you know. The game is all about this. The game is all about this. That how you make up the things, how you go up, and then come down, and then again rise up with that potentiality and with that doability. But right now, what I found it as a difficulty is the domination which has been done. ISSL still struggling in, and if they get eliminated from here, I think anyhow it would be difficult for them to get that first position at a regular basis, at a very, very doable basis, because I don't think this will be very, very much easier. Like Sam, Funky, Delay 31, they've got those 4 finish point, and this is a very intensive start to be taken care of. Well, at the same time, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream. Touter getting those shots very rightly. Jimmy, Touter are the 2 players standing with those 5 finishes point into their side, almost on top 11 teams, top 35 remaining players. The way this game is building in, that is totally phenomenal. That is totally very, very doable for the players, doable for the teams to go in with. Four men standing with those 1 finishes point, almost on top 11 teams, top 35 players. Reds still going in with that same potential, still going in with that same doability. Spider, few 4 men standing with those 1 finishes point, and you know, the way it's been started and the way it's been going in, I wasn't expecting something like this. I wasn't expecting the game to move in like this, but let's see with what planning and strategies are they coming in. SDMZ, Nanu, Vasanti, Agent 27. This is really very difficult for them to go on. 3 men standing. Oh, 1 hit. They're waiting for their turn. They're waiting for the opportunity to get in where they could roll on and how they could play a better game out of them. Venom, Aslan, Pure, Max 44. 4 men standing with those 0 finishes point, almost on top 9 teams, almost on top 31 alive players. And you have to be pretty much upholded, you have to be pretty much prepared with all those things coming in play. But right now, Sustainasi, Doom NRC, Storm NRC, the way they are playing in, the way they are going in, it was totally unbelievable. No IQ NRC, 1 hit. Manu, Goat, 1952, Suke. All of them are waiting in with that same positive intent, same positive doability. Snipey YGS, Inventi, waiting in for the right time, waiting in for the right opportunity and right moment. Agent 27, all of them are having a pretty good, pretty holded and approachable game. But at the same time, guys, just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream, and do show your support, because as I already said that your support is really very much required. On to the another end, if I talk about the team, 9 teams, 29 remaining players are still there. Things may be really very uncrucial. things may be really very challenging for the players. But right now, 8 teams, 28 remaining players. Let's see. Let's see how it's going to be, how it's forming up to be. Azlan, Pure Aim, Max 44, Venom OP. 4 men standing with those 0 finishes point. Let's see. Storm and RC, well, they're also having a pretty good hold. They're also having a pretty good approach. But right now, only 8 teams and 27 players are there. This is the stage 5. You could still sense that competition, but it's not very much easy for the players to go in. You have to be very much prepared with all the things coming down the lane. You have to be very much prepared with all the possible outcomes coming down the lane. One wrong move, one wrong durability can just rise you up, can just, take you down and up and above with all the things coming in. Bulgia getting those shots very rightly. And this is literally very difficult for the team to go on, because the way they are playing in, because the way they are going in, it's not very much easy for the players to move on. It's not very much easy for the players to get the regions taken care of. One hit. Oh, that was totally insane. That was totally very much doable. Kirtu, good. Sanjay, Vathi holding that same potentiality. One hit, still moving in. Let's see how it's going to be, how they're forming up to play in, what is their strategy for the time being. Team MD, they are waiting in for the right time, waiting in for the right moment. One by one, those difficulties, those challenges have been created, and the teams are not that much ready. The teams are not that much doable with the plannings and with the doability. But right now, guys, you must be very much ready with all the things. If you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support, and as I told you, your support is the only thing that is very much required to us. Yes, if you haven't shown your support, please just go like, subscribe, share the stream. At the same time, one hit, Pure Aim, Azlan, all of them are getting up the best results what can be delivered from here. All of them are getting the best doability that can be possibly done from here. And right now, Pure Aim getting those shots very purely, getting those doability very purely. 7 teams, 20 remaining players. One by one, those challenges are being created. And have to be very effortless. Oh my god, Manus. He has got those shots. He has got those doability very rightly. Oh my god, what an amazing gameplay. What an amazing gameplay. What an amazing hold. And what I believe, from here to there, this could be a really tougher task. This could be a really undoable task for the players. But how much prepared are they? Because 7 teams, 18 players. One wrong move, one wrong mistake, and things may totally go down the lane. Well, at the same time, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, as I said earlier, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support. Your support is really very important to us and everybody out there. But on to the other end, the way they are playing in, the way they are going in with that intensity and with that doability, it's not very much easy for the players to move on with. Having a pretty good hold, having a pretty good deciding factor into their side will really help them a lot. But looking at the current scenarios, you have to be really very updated. You have to be really very be planned with all the things coming down the lane. Similarly, if we look at the current scenarios, 4 teams, 14 players, in which we can totally agree with saying that the team surviving here, well, they are having that man, they're having that potentiality, they're having that doability into their side, and this is the start, this is the moment what we were talking about. So yes, if you go with that same old ability, same doability, things may buffer down, things may go even much better, but we can't say truly how it's going to be possible and how it's going to be very much doable for the players. To the another stage. Oh, some amazing shots, some amazing connections have been done, and one by one, those connections are playing a very vital role. Let's see VGT Few, what he can do, what he has in his backpack, and with what planning, with what doability are they coming up. I find it really very challenging. I find it really very team to go on with. But still, if you want that same consistency, still if you want that same doability, you have to be very much planned with all those things that are coming down the lane. And the way this is going in, I don't think so that this will go for a longer period of time. I don't think so this will go for a longer run. You have to be very much planned with all those things coming in your backpack. 3 teams, 6 players. Let's see what are they actually planning for, what are they actually going in for. Okay, it's silence. They're having a pretty good hold, they're having a pretty good momentum. One by one, those shots, one by one, those hold abilities, those do abilities have been taken. Silence is still waiting in, he's still holding in. Oh, silently he gets that one pick, and finally this is the winner container for Vermilion Esports. This was a great game coming from their side, and a great battle has been rolled off. Possibly what I believe that could be really very much better by the players, that could be really very much better by the teams from here. But I know Vermilion Esports, the way they played, the way they pulled it off, that was totally a terrific game. That was totally a very nice game coming in roll. 10 elimination, total 20 points. Overall points is 47. This is not that much good that I was expecting for, but yeah, nevertheless, I think things could be even much better. Things could be even very grateful and very doable for the players. But right now, what I can see, a very difficult and a very challenging task, that there are 2 more matches remaining, and the next match is the map of Sanhok. Talking about the match stats, 3 eliminated by TFU, King got 3, HO got 4, Trio got 0. So yeah, a good game coming into their side. On to the another end. The way it's going in, 10 elimination, 10 place point, total 20, 9 elimination, 3 place point, total will rank him about 12 into their side. And let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. 1952. Well, this head-to-head battle is totally won by Vermilion Esports. But now the things may be really very crucial. Now the things may be really be very challenging for them to go on. But before that, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support. On to the another end. We would be moving towards the overall standings, and let's see how would be the overall standings and what is the update over there? Yes, Vermilion Esports 20, 12 by 952, one hit workouts 11. This is the match ranking where the top 3 teams are having a good number. After that, there's a decrease of the game. And I wasn't expecting something like this, but nevertheless, now we would be moving towards the overall standings and even the match MVP, the top 5 fragger as well. How they have played, what's their strategies, what's their momentum to be played and taken care of. Well, before that, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream. This will be the top 5 fraggers of the game, where they had a pretty decent, where they had a pretty good hold for elimination into their side. Onto the other end, NOOB have those 4 elimination, Fenrir have that 4 elimination, Bajaj have that 4 elimination. So yeah, a pretty good, a pretty decent game is being played by the players and by the teams the way this went. I think that was totally fantastic in overall standings. A great game was formed even there as well in the overall standing. One hit workouts is totally at the table top. 95 one hit NAC. So yeah, a pretty decent, a pretty good game was developed in the match. This was the second match of the day, and from here a lot more is coming in from here. Something may huge dive in, and players must not be ready in, because the next match of Sanhok is totally what we don't expect for. Well, at the same time, onto the other end, looking at the current scenarios, LEONELS having that hold, 41 total points. TCS Mount Olympus 41. This will be the second page, which will not matter much to the players or much to the teams, because the competition is almost between the, if you look at between the top teams, top 2, top 3, top 4 teams, and yes, they must be fighting against each other to get the best out of it. But at the same time, Max 44 leaderboard, getting the shots very rightly with that same intensity and with that same doability. But still, you have to be really very alert and planned with all those things coming down the lane. Overall top 5 fraggers here. The lead is totally into the hands of the players. And right now, oh my god, this is something really great. Match 11 is the map of Sanhok, which is the third match of the day, and I really enjoyed the first 2 matches. First match was secured by almost 22 points. Second match was almost done by, somewhat around 20 points. Let's see how will be the third match going in, which is the map of Sanhok. But before that, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support. Now, very soon, we would be moving towards the highlights, and let's see how the highlights coming up, because as we all know, if you haven't watched the stream, you can check the highlights and you can really enjoy the things up there as well. But right now, we would be moving towards the highlights. Enjoy the highlights, enjoy the game. The second last match of this event, which will be the map of Sanhok, very soon it will be coming to your game screen.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are coming back after a short break, and yes, this will be the third match of the day, and yeah, this will be the, I guess, 11th match of the tournament. The map of Sanhok is here, ladies and gentlemen, with a lot of chaos coming down the lane, with a lot of difficulties and a lot of challenges, but at the same time, I personally don't believe that a flypath matters a lot in the map of Sanhok, because the way players plays in, the way they have that strategy to go in and give the best results out there. I think in the map of Sanhok, the flypath is not that very much required, but let's see how the players are going to play, what must be their strategies, what must be their durabilities and holdabilities. But right now, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support, because as I told you earlier, your support is everything that is required to us. And if you haven't shown your support, please just go do show your support. LN, your face has been taken down. There are two more players standing still in the competition. Let's see with what potential are they coming in, with what strategies are they coming in, and this is really very important for them as well. But right now, LNE Cloud waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right opportunity to be taken care of, and I personally feel it a bit challenging, a bit crucial, a bit undoable for the players to go in with that same holdability and same durability. But right now, the way they are playing in, the way they are going in, it's not very easy for the players. It's not very easy for the team to be taken care of. 15 teams, 58 remaining players. And the intensity of the lobby is not that what we were expecting in the past time, what we watched in the past time. So yeah, a lot of changes, a lot of differentiability has been done. And nevertheless, let's see how much more it can change, or how much more it can be turned around with all those plannings and with all those strategies. This is also really something that is really very important to be plan and taken care of. But right now, things may differ down. 15 teams, 58 players. Even in the finance, we are having those aggressive, intensive fight. The way players are playing in, the way they are going in, it's not very much easy. It's not totally very much doable for the players. DTR, Maitsi, Nanu, Blanky, Exim, Maure, all of them are having 4-man strong advantage, and the way they are playing in, the way they are going in, it's totally been benefited, it's totally been holded enough, it's totally been upholded enough. But now, right now, see, and the Shanu, he is also having a good hold. He's also having a good potentialized durability. Shami is the reason where things are getting up and down, where things are holding positionings. But Shanu, oh, you have to be really very created. You have to be really very alert with all those things that is coming down the lane, that is coming down the position. But right now, what I can see, what I can find, 15 teams, 58 remaining players. Shady, Meidzi, Nat3, Sainkno, 4-man standing with those 0 finishes point into their side. And this is a pretty good start. This is a pretty decent start. The way they are moving in, the way they are going in, it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that doable. Shady getting those shots very rightly. Shady getting those holdability very rightly. But right now, you have to be very much planned, and you have to be very much doable with all the things coming down the lane. 15 teams, 58 remaining players. As for your information, I'll just repeat once again, this is the third match of the day, and overall this will be the I guess somewhat 11th match. Let's see with what strategies, with what momentum are the players planning in, how they want to go in, with how they want to move in. This may not be very much easy. This may not be very much doable to the players and to the teams. But still, you have to be very much planned. You have to be very much attentive. With all the things, RLX players, they have been spotted. Some players have been knocked. One by one, they're trying to get the best results out of here. They're trying to get the best positionings out of here, and this is also really very important, because if you're playing a tournament, if you're playing a match, you should try till the last breath, till the last match. And yes, they are doing so. LM leader bot, Recall, Imtiaz, 4 men standing with those one finish point, almost on top 15 teams, almost on top 56 alive players. The way they are pulling it off, the way they are playing here is totally exceptional, is totally not expected. But still, this match gonna be a game-changing one. The map of Sanhok comes with a lot of difficulties, lot of challenges.
Bro, live is too much laggy.
Let's see how they are planning to go in, how they are planning to get the best results out there. And I feel this is gonna be not very much easy. I feel this is gonna be not very much doable for the players and for the teams. Let's see with what plan, with
Yeah,
what
Discord.
doability are they coming in right now. 15 teams, 54 remaining players. One by one, those shots, one by one, those two abilities, one by one, those hold abilities have been taken care of. And what I feel, you have to be really very protective. You have to be really very unpredictable with your plans and with your two abilities right now. Let's see how much planned they can be, how much doable they can be, because right now I could see 15 teams, 52 remaining players, and things may bite down, things may change around all the upcoming strategies, all the upcoming doabilities. 15 teams, 52 players, one by one, they're taking their time. Straw Heat 86, they have got those connections very rightly, they have got those two abilities very rightly. From here to there, it's a long journey, but anyhow they have completed that. So yes, I believe still they might change the things up, still they might change the doability enough, but they have to be very much unpredictable right now. 15 teams, 50 players, and I could see a good battle. I could see some good action in the bootcamp region as well. On to the other end, IVS Gara holding in with that same potentiality, same doability, and the updated game is also very much great. But at the same time, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support, do show your love, because your love and support is really very important. And right now what we can see, Team BTS, they are getting those shots, they are getting those hold abilities very rightly, with a good approach coming in play, with a good game coming in play. I think that they are just trying to make the game a turnaround, make the game very unvisual, undoable for the teams. Let's see with what strategies are they coming in. 14 teams, 46 remaining players. And from here to there, this could be really tougher task. From here to there, this could be a really challenging task for the players. Demon Murray, Shanu Exium, 3 men standing with those 3 finishes point. Almost on top 14 teams, almost on top 45 remaining players. You have 46 seconds remaining into your side. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. Because right now I feel very much challenging. I feel very much crucial for the teams to go on with. Erangel getting those shots, momentous approaches. Let's see with what strategies are they coming in, with what upholded game are they going in. But right now, this is not very easy. Right now, this is not very much doable. But at the same time, guys, just go to hit that like button. Just do hit that subscribe button as well. Because I find it a bit challenging. I find it bit crucial for the teams to go on with. Looking at the current state, looking at the current scenarios, things are going just up and above. Things are going just up and down with a lot of difficulties and with a lot of doabilities. I would like to request each and everyone that if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button. But oh, Ryder, he is getting those shots. He is getting those shots very rightly. Let's see how much a better role he can play over there. Because what I believe, this is not very much easy. This is not very much doable. Boot camp, this particular region, this particular area. Oh my god, this was totally unexpected. The way they are going in, the way they are playing in. Oh my god. That was a great game coming in, 13 teams, 35 remaining players. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in. Especially at the end games, that is not expected. 12 teams, 32 remaining players, in which if you look at the current scenarios, if you look at the current hold, well, the man advantage is totally into the side. Is totally into the side of the players. They're having those 2-3 man strong advantage. They're having a good hold. They're having a good potential out there. But the question is that how much available are they? How much doable are they to plan up the things, to plan up the game, and then go on and get the best results out there? Well, on to the other end, the way this match is going in, the way this game is pulling it off, so you have to be really very careful. This is really very difficult. This is really very challenging for the players. And I find it particularly very difficult. I find it particularly very challenging for the teams. It's not very much easy. it's not very much doable for the teams to go on. But right now, what I can see right now, what I can find, the way players are playing in, the way they are pulling it off, the way they are going it in, it's very undoable. 12 teams, 35 remaining players. And it's very unusual to say that will they go with that same holdability, or will they go with that same durability, or even they can change the performance over there. So a lot of things, a lot of questions are coming down the line. But right now, 12 teams, 29 players, you have to keep a good hold, you have to keep a good durability over there. One by one things may differ down, one by one things may change out. But right now, one hit, they're taking their time, they're taking their moment. And this is very much expected. And if you look at the fight of Query, well, that is also secured by no IQ. Looking at the zone formation, totally been shifted towards the northern regions. I could find a lot of fight, a lot of aggression into the southern parts of the region. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's forming up to be. And with all those strategies, with all those holdabilities, with all those possibilities are coming in, is that really possible to go all in? But 10 teams, 24 remaining players. A difficult task, a challenging task. He's been chased out, and now not very much usual for the players. 10 teams, 22 remaining players. Let's see how they want to go all in. What must be their strategies? What must be their momentum? What should be their thoughts at the time given? But honestly, checking it for this is very unusual for the players to go all in. And Mammoth, they are still waiting in. ISSL, Jimmy, Mamad, Fenril, Balzian, Clay, they're taking their time. No fights coming in for the time being. They're looking very awaited. Right now, if you look at Suki, he is taking all of his time. He's taking all of his moment to get the best results from here. But how much that is possible, you know? Getting those TPPs angle. Oh my god. Oh, that was a good spray. That was a really a good spray. Alright. SDMZ esports. Oh, Lucifer. Dr. has been taken down. It's gonna be not that easy. There are still most 6 teams, 12 players standing. And I feel like that if they're going with that same intent, if they're going with that same holdability, things may prefer on. Well, talking about the zone shrink, some heal battles are even going in. The map of Sanhok is just something different. Well, you have to be really very alert. 57 seconds are still remaining. This is the time where you have to be really uphold it. 4 teams, 10 plus. On an average, you should have those 4 men strong advantage. This is something really very different to go on with, but no, IQ and RC, they are waiting in for the right time. They're still going in. With that same intentive approach, Ryu. 1952 Ryu waiting in. Those grenades, those throw abilities have been done. This is not very much easy. This is not very much doable for the teams and players. But right now, let's see how it's going to be. One hit, BTS. Well, there are the 2 men standing. Some great sprays have been taken, and there you go. It's a great win over a container, I guess, coming for team. 1 hit. Because this is not that easy. Whereas then 1 hit, 2 men RC. The way they are going in, the way they are planning it off. Onto the other end, Aslan and Doom and RC. They are still waiting in. Aslan, 1 hit. Both the players are waiting in. Doom and RC. Oh, there you go. Finally, it's 1 hit. The way they wanted to get it. Let's see. But at the same time, they have got that winner chicken dinner. On to the another end, they have got those 9 elimination and 19 points. And overall 114 overall points are being done. We would be moving towards the match statistics. Winner statistics, how it's going to be. 2 elimination by Susty, Doom 6, Storm 0, No IQ 1. Well, at the same time, 16 elimination, 4 points, 20 into the side of 952, 1 hit and RC, they've got 19. So this will be the head-to-head battle between these 2 teams. And yeah, it's totally won by 1952. Talking about match ranking, there you go. 1952, they have got that into their side, 20 into their side, 1 hit NRC. They have got 19. So yeah, top 4 teams have got those good points. And at the same time, if I talk about the other teams, they've got 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 4, 3, 6. I think that was truly something different. Well, on to the another end. If I talk about the top fraggers, these are the top 5 fraggers. Strike 7 eliminations, Doom 6, Fenril 4, Scout 4 eliminations, Sade 3 eliminations. This will be top 5 fraggers of this match. Well, on to the another end. On the another end, 1 hit NRC. they have got at 114. Walkouts have got 109, 95 to the side of ISSL, 95 to 84, 74 SDMZ esports. Limit Maker have got 72. So yeah, this would be the overall standings of this, but after this end of particular match. Well, on to the other end, if I talk about Ralex Esports 46, 42, TCS Mount Campus, WS Esports 39, One Hit Juniors 27, 26 Detroit US, Red Saints 26. So yeah, this will be the overall standings. I think that was totally insane, which I was talking about. Onto the another end, I wasn't expecting some action like this, but yeah, if I talk about the overall top 5 fraggers, Max 44 21 elimination, Leaderboard 20, Doom 20, No IQ 20, and Susty have got 19 eliminations. So this will be the overall top 5 fraggers, and we have completed the 3 matches for the day, and there's one more last match to go in, and we'll very soon be watching the last match. But before that, if you haven't liked this, please just go to hit that like button. Last match of the event, last match of the day. Let's see how it's going to be. New year, new prices. Some great discounts have been given on MacBooks, iPhone, iWatches, and everything on Apple products. You can go and check out and at the discounted rate. But yes, here we would be ending the 3rd match of the day. We would be very soon moving towards the 4th match, which is the map of Erangel. And we would be watching the map of Erangel, how it's going to be iPhone 15 in a very discounted rate. If I talk about the Ultra series, well, the watch is also been delivered great, but right now this is the end of the final game, and now we would be moving towards a short break. Yeah, very soon we'll be moving towards a short break, but before that, as I told you all, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates to show your support. This is the second last match. Now we would be going for a short break.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are coming back after a short break. KudaHenveiru Major League Season 2, and myself caster for the day, it's Eagle, and finally we would be moving towards the fly path of our last match of the event and last match of the day. Amazing fly path from eastern parts of the region to western parts of the region. A total, what I could see, horizontal fly path. Let's see how many drop clashes we would see and how would they end up the things. And after this match, we would be getting our champions, runners up, and everything after this game. But right now, if I talk about Rozok, Yasna, Poliana, Milta, even if we look at the other situations, I think that would be not very much easy. But right now, 4 men standing with a 0 finishes point. This is the match 12, and they have to be really very unpredictable with all the things they want to go in. But the Georgia pull, oh, this is a very great region where those drop clashes are being seen. Let's see how they are planning and pinning it down to pull it off. But LM Riyadh, he's getting those shots. He's getting those moments at this particular point, at this particular stage. But you have to be pretty decent and pretty regular enough to get those results. And if you talk about Team LM, they are 4 men standing with those a pretty good start. And there you go for this first knock coming in. Oh, that could be a close one. And there you go, BP and Bison. It's not that marked weapon, but yes, whenever required, it can go for some better results. But right now he's trying his best. Lead bot. Oh, that was something very different. They're losing their player one by one. You have to be very alert. You have to be very much planned with all the things. Leaderboard is looking under pressure, under trouble. Moving with that DPS and S12K. Shotguns are always pleasure to use. Oh, that was a close one. A good jump shot. He was unable to dodge that. And it's a 1v1 battle. Alpha Alpha 9 having that responsibilities onto his shoulders. Let's see what he can do, how he can do. The execution part would be much difficult for you from here. But SDMZ still waiting in. Oh, those grenades could change the game. Moving in with that assault rifles. I think the shotgun would be more preferable, but there you go. That was a good jiggle out there and the win-win situation for SDMZ. Having the Kings of Chargeable, being the Kings of Chargeable is always very, very much pleasure. One hit, Vati waiting in. Two men standing with those 0 finishes point almost on top 15 teams. Top 57 alive players, and from here let's see how it's going to be. Two men standing with those 0 finishes point. Almost on top 15 teams, top 57 alive players. Let's see. One hit, the way they are moving in. Having two men strong advantage, almost the top 15 teams. Oh, Scarrel plays a very, very vital role. Irtu still having those shots. One hit, four men standing. Four finishes point to four men standing. This is a perfect start. This is a perfect hold. Eleni Cloud not playing with that vitality, not playing with that hold ability or do ability, but still I believe things could be even more better. Eleni trying their level best to get the best results from here, and how much they must be successful, this is also a better question. Taking out DTR, getting those shots onto the red. Eleni, they are trying to get the best results from here. Third part is always very, very much usual. Best results out of the game, and it's very let's say how much doable it is. C and D Blanky, that Lone Ranger surviving for the team. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what better results can be delivered, how they could move in, how they could take in with that. On to the another end. This is not very much easy. This is not very much doable for the players and for the teams to go on. BTS getting those shots. 13 teams, 41 players. One by one, they are trying to get the best results from here. Get the best game. Okay, show the A game to the opponents, to the players, and everybody out there. But it's not very much easy for the teams. It's not very much easy for the players to move in with that same doability, to move in with that same holdability. But still, we'll wait to find the best momentous approach. 11 teams, 38 players. As this is the last match, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show your support at the same time, because as I said, your support is all that is required to us. Uh-oh, those AKM shots were really very important, but if you look at the zone strength, the zone is totally been shifted towards the northern parts of the region, and this northern part will cause you a lot of trouble, a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties. Let's see how it's going to be. 9 at 2. Oh, this was very unusual. This was very difficult team to be taken care. And right now, the intensity which they are getting in, the intensity which they are moving in, it's not very much important. It's not very much doable. But right now, tryout, he's still getting those shots. He's still getting those holdability and those positioning. Jimmy trying to get inside the zone, and not much time is left here. Not much game is left in this match from here to there. So somehow have to be very much planned. You somehow have to be very much doable with all those things coming up. Let's see how it's going to be. Some close range battle would be coming up from the areas. With what strategies, with what momentum are they going in? This is an important question. This is an important task to be taken care of. SDMZ eSports still waiting in for the right moment. As there are only 10 teams, 33 players, and on average each team will get those 33, which is 3.3 remaining players. And the things are really very crucial. The things are really very challenging. The things are really very difficult for them to go on and pull it down. A very tremendous vehicle. Well, at the same time, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support, because as I said, your support is really very important to us. And everybody out there, whoever is in the backend production team, casters, management team, everybody needs your support, and you'll have to be taken care of. But right now, 9 teams, 32 players, 4 finishes point has been secured by 1952, and things are getting sort of, things are getting challenged on, as this is the last match. You have to be very alert. On to the end, 8 teams, 29 remaining players. This is something really very different. This is something really very unexpected what we talk about, and they should be really very planned. Things should be really very unpredictable. Things should be really very upholded with all the things coming up down the lane. So right now, if I talk about the current scenarios, I don't feel that the game is going in the same way. So yeah, let's see 8 teams, 29 remaining players, how it's going to form up in this particular match. Well, a typical hard shift what we talk about is coming in. Looking at the current scenarios, looking at the current moment onto the northern parts of the region, the way they are playing it, in the way they are going in. I wasn't expecting a game like this. I wasn't planning for a game like this. But right now, looking at the zone shrink, you have to be very predictable. You have to be very alert with all the things. Well, on to the other end. 8 teams, 26 players. 7 is still very exhausted. Still very combined by a lot of teams, lot of players. And you have to be really very loaded and planned. Let's see how it's going to be. But right now, I find it really very crucial, because the way match is going in, you have to be very unplanned with things, because if you're getting those plans rightly at the moment, I think that wasn't required very much. But right is keeping a hard angle, keeping a hard position on the opponents, still finding the way how they could get a better results, how they could get the better areas from there. But right now, 1952 Ryua, 3 men standing with those 5 finishes point, almost on top 7 teams, top 23, almost on top 23 alive players. Seven teams, 23 remaining players. Let's see with what planning, with what holdability are they coming up. 5 finishes point has been secured by 1952. Still looking at the current scenarios, they are very aparted, they are very upholded with all those things coming in. Baki waiting in. Let's see how they're going in with that same intent. This is not very much easy. It's okay. Still very much ready, still very much alert. All those things happening in his hand. It's been totally unpredicted. It's been totally been underestimated by the players. Still the fight is in the Savoni itself, and we could find 3 teams out there getting those actions, getting those doabilities, very doably. And right now BTS try out 3 men standing with those 4 finishes point. The way they are moving in, the way they are going in, it's fantastic. A difficult task, a tougher task to be taken care right now. Oh, those grenades. Those grenades on the point, on the target are just changing the game. 6 teams, 18 remaining players. One by one. Games are being changed. And this match is really very important to decide the winner, especially for the top teams. KH, they're not at the top rankings. Still, I believe they must be searching to get the best results in this match. Well, at the same time, guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, I'll say again and again, just go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream, and do show your support. Some shots have been taken. 6 teams, 18 remaining players. Let's see how this match is going to be finally. A difficult task, a challenging task for the players, for the teams. A new zone shrink is coming in. And it's totally been undoable for the players and undoable for the teams to be going in with. But right now, looking at Savarni, this is difficult. Multiple teams, multiple players are getting in with that hold and with that potentiality. 5 teams, 14 remaining players, one by one. Those challenges, those undoabilities are been cluttered out. Let's see which team can get that winner chicken dinner from here, because I particularly find it very undoable for the players. It's very important for them to plan up the things and then move on to get the better results. 4 teams, 12 remaining players. We are still searching to get the best results out there. They are really very close to each other, but still I find it chicken dinner very far. They are still trying to get the better loot, get the better results in the game. But it's not very much easy. It's not very much doable for the players and for the team. But right now, I still feel very challenging for the team, but DVTS. They're also having the same hold. And it's not very much easy. It's not very much doable for the players. But right now, searching for the best results, this is something that we ask for, something that we talk about. A 3-man standing into every team. This is something very much different. Well, at the same time, this would be the end game. Very soon we'll be ending the day as well. But before that, guys, before we end the day, before we go to an end, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream, and do show your support. At this same time, the way this match is going in, the way players are putting all the efforts and getting the best results, I think last match will play a very vital role, will play a very doable role in this match. teams. Remaining players. Oh, 1952. Moving in. There you go. That was totally fantastic. Out of the box, out of the game. Clumping in for that winner chicken dinner. Insane game, an insane battle coming in. Let's see how it's going to be. 3 teams, seven remaining players. One by one, things are going just up and down. Things are going just up and above by the players. And you have to be really very prepared. You have to be really very alert, because now is the final circle and final call for the final teams. Oh, beautiful shot with that DPS. I was totally not expecting a shot coming in this way. But nevertheless, the way it came in, the way players are pulling it off, I think this is what we terms for. And finally a 1v1 battle, these two teams to be taken care of. And let's see how they are going in, how they are planning in. BTS Zade beautifully going in. BTS Zade, those smokes, those throwables, how much it is important, you have to see that, because this is the final game. One good grenade, one good start will totally change up the things. There you go. That was a beautiful pick. That was a beautiful game coming in. Finally, with that, a winner chicken will come to an end. And yes, with this we'll end the 4th match, and we'll also get our winners very soon. We'll be moving towards the winners, that who all are the winners in the game, who all have got that great ping in this match. But yes, if you still haven't liked the stream, please just go to hit that like button. Now we'll be moving the winner chicken dinner stats very soon. And we'll be watching all the stuff. We'll watching all the holdings here very soon. Going for the winners announcement, and we'll be watching the overall standings, MVP and everything out there. And but before that, if you haven't liked the stream, just to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, to show your support. As I told you, your support is really very important. And yes, you can check out these stuffs at an amazing rate. Some amazing discounts have been given, some amazing, those stuffs are being given. If you talk about iPhone 15 Pro Max, or we talk about that iWatches, or if you talk about the MacBook, everything is available there. But right now guys, just go show your support, show your love, to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show the support. Yes, now very soon we'll be moving towards the MVP, overall standings, the winners announcement, the runner-ups announcement, everything will be coming down the lane. And you just have to be very much ready. You have to be just very much planned with all the things coming up, with all the upholdings coming up, because this is the time where things may be very upgrounded, where things may be very upholded. And yes, like the stream if you haven't done that. Guys, if you can't break. Okay, so yeah, if coming back to the caster deck, and yes, if you the way this game went on, the way KudaHenveiru Major League Season 2 went on, we started from the day one, and I really enjoyed it, casting all the matches from Erangel, Miramar, Sanhok each day. I hope we would be coming with a lot of more stuff, with a lot of more new battles, with a lot of more new games in the above time. But at the same time, guys, just go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates to show your support. And yes, we were talking about the overall standings. We in fact even talked about the match rankings, that who all are the players who would get the best results from here. We would that stuffs as well. But at the same time, if you haven't liked the stream, please go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support there as well, because as I said earlier, your support is really, really very important to everybody out there. And if you haven't shown your support, yes, so yeah, it's really, really very necessary to you. On to the other end, if it would be moving towards the, I guess, runners up of KudaHenveiru. No, it will be, yeah, some technical issues would be there. And yes, ISSL NOOB Alliance, second runner up, getting those 3 winner chicken in a total elimination 59, 41 place point, and 100 will be the total points. So yeah, this will be the second runner ups. Now the wait will be over, moving towards the second position, which will be the first runner up. Who is that first runner up? Any guesses, guys, in the chat section? This is open for you all. This is open for you all to make and guess over there. And first runner up is One Hit NRC, getting those 100 points, 44 placements, 17 elimination, and 3 winner chicken dinner. This was a great game coming in from the side of the team. But at the same time, now the wait will be over. It's time for the announcement of the winners of KudaHenveiru Major League Season 2. None other than the one and only. Any guesses, guys? Any guesses? If you have any guesses, just do in the chat section. It's One Hit Walkouts, the champions with 132 points, 72 placements, and 60 elimination, with a massive record of 3 winner chicken dinner. What an amazing game! What an amazing game, and what an amazing players. But yes, similarly, this would be the end of the day. Top fragger, 12 matches, 23 eliminations, and an elimination ratio of 1.92. A great battle, a great game coming in the play. This will be the overall standings of the all team. We talked about the top 4. Now we would be talking about the other as well. The way they played, the way they went on, with all the difficulties, with all the challenges into their side. So this would be the overall standing. Now finally we would the second page. Let's see how those teams played in. Vermilion esports, they tried but they failed. Even if I talk about E2 SDMZ, they even tried a lot, but nevertheless they were unable to get the results. Even if I talk about the RLX esports, even they tried for the best results what could be done. So yeah, these are the overall standings, overall match ranking. Top 5 fraggers, 23 elimination by Mac 22, leaderboard 20, Doom 20, No IQ 20. So yeah, a good game coming from the side of each and every team. With this, we would be winding up the day. We would be winding up the event at the same time. 4 matches are complete for the day. Almost 12 matches are complete in overall. Now I hope you enjoyed. You can give those feedbacks in the chat section, in the comment section out there, and we would be surely be checking those stuffs out there. New Year, this is the new price of MacBook, of iPhone, of iWatches, everything. Series 9 to Series 3, everything is given in a good discounted rate. So yeah, you can go and check these things out. With this, we'll be wrapping up. Our team will be wrapping up. A lot of thank you, a lot of love to everybody, the audience who have joined us in this particular event. Hope we meet again in some other event in some other day. Till then, guys, stay tuned, keep supporting us, and keep showing your love.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
Close your eyes.